Welcome to PVT Express News channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. How cute is Yang Zi? The lonely Wang Junkai smiled happily at her. Zhang Yishan is also excited for her. The profound presence of craftsmen. It is a topic of concern to countless passers-by. Many celebrities communicate in front of the camera. Will be regarded as CP mark. A few craftsmen will deliberately reduce contact with the opposite sex to avoid suspicion. But Yang Zi's peerless figure. Let many male traffic cooperate with her without any worries. In the new issue of Longing for Eternity, Yang Zi came to the mushroom house as a visitor. See Yang Zi. Zhan Yishan quickly turned on the leather sheep mode. Call her a gossip. Yang Zi bluntly said that she was frightened by him. Need to take off on the spot. Before recording this episode. May this year. Zhan Yishan and Yang Zi were embarrassed when they were given love melon. After the incident broke out. When two people are in the same frame. An unprecedented performance. But they didn't question it. Taking all factors into account. They connect freely in front of the camera. Facing the embarrassment of Yang Zi. Zhang Yishan did not deliberately maintain separation at all. Instead, he went on stage and took her as his scandal sweetheart. Very strange. Because he has always been with female experts. Be more careful. Zhang Yishan and Diliriba already worked together through outrageous trials. The program was criticized by netizens for using their lives to stay away from doubts. And they actually had to keep a distance of 1 meter when taking photos. 2022 Zhang Yishan and Dilraba. I've had similar trips. Record program. Netizens recorded that the two of them were involved in the whole cycle. Didn't convey the sincerity when getting off the plane. Deciphering no CP. 8 ways to express assumptions about clear boundaries. Anyway. In the program Longing for 5. Zhang Yishan did not clearly avoid it. Practical contact with Yang Zi. Just when the two of them were building a tree together. Yang Zi's face was almost scratched by a branch. Zhang Yishan immediately connected to her net. Actual contact is natural. The night of the program recording. Yang Zi and Zhang Yishan accidentally discovered their own shirts. Under Huang Lei's idea. The two ignored Gao Wu. Choose not to change into pajamas. They responded to their anger with calmness. It seems that anger does not affect the connection between the two. As a well-known traffic collector in the circle. Yang Zi. Previous collaborations with Wang Junkai in variety shows. Also very worthy of cherishing. The reason is that the two of them are particularly worried about their hairstyles. I often bring my own small brush to brush my bangs. This is the sister who was demoted by Wang Junkai to comb her hair. Younger siblings. In the High Energy Youth Association program. Wang Junkai wears an inflatable sumo suit. Wearing boxing headgear. Unexpectedly, he also realized that his hairstyle was a bit messy. Yang Zi quickly took out the small brush she carried with her. Help younger siblings to tidy up their bangs. Later, the two met again at the Chinese cafe. Became among the staying tourists. The two children whose languages are most widely known. Small handkerchief. When I saw Qin Hailu purchasing accessories in the store. Both siblings are laughing and playing. Behind the scenes highlights. Zhang Yishan and Wang Junkai are both thoughtful people. It's not difficult to get along with celebrities of the opposite sex. But Yang Zi's energetic and direct character. It will undoubtedly infect those around you. Yang Zi in Li Xian is Zhang Bando's childlike CP. He handles it well both inside and outside the theater. They often do this during meetings. Unexpected glance at each other. Then they giggled and twisted around together. Around that time, because of the universality of TV dramas, many fans think they should be darlings. In fact, any cooperation, fans will be careful about eating sweets. And Li Xian did not avoid it. Yang Zi right. The good reputation of the opposite sex gradually spreads in the circle. But Yang Zi once replied at a meeting. She never felt that she had a good relationship with the opposite sex. Instead, treat the people of the opposite sex around you as friends. When Yang Zi got along with the male star, they frequently resort to ways of harming their companions. For example, poking the opponent's nose from above. Although this small move, it also aroused discussion among netizens. But Xiaopa admitted, this just reflects Yang Zi's relaxed character. Finite in turning. Yang Zi's CP physique makes her attract much attention. Love makes her controversial. But no matter what the world thinks of her, she is actually asking herself, maintain your sincerity and straightforwardness. Maybe because of this, one reason male experts are defenseless against her. 02 Yang Zi and Zhang Yishan. Deep love between brother and sister. I envy the fate between the two of them. Yang Zi's study is not a simple discussion. Can't say that between Zhang Yishan and Yang Zi. Has anyone said there is no such group of CPs? Both of them can be considered famous youth darling in the media. The two are ostensibly the best buddies in the media establishment. The two met in the drama Young Boys. Starting from having children at home, the two grew up together under everyone's eyes. The two also shaped Zhang Yishan, the story of Yan Li and Yangzi. It is also an indisputable fact that the two of them are in the media. The two of them are almost as close as one family. This group of siblings can be said to have been in love since childhood. Famous. Two people taking class together. Record together. Practice together. To be honest, we imagine Yang Zi plays Zhang Yishan's younger brother in the play. But Yang Zi is really 1 year younger than Zhang Yishan. Because the recorder has children, Yang Zi is taller than Zhang Yishan. The two play brother and sister in the play. As Yang Zi's sister in the play. This has become Zhang Yishan's biggest headache. Give up Zhang Yishan. Now. Especially needed to play Yang Zi's younger brother in the play. Because there are children at home. Always call Yang Zi sister. So he needs to change his previous sister Nian. Ask Yang Zi to return it. Someone also asked. The two of them are so recognizable now. Why not together? What's more, you two. Special wishes to you two too. Zhang Yishan's solution is because he is too familiar with Yang Zi. Things started to get rough with my friends, too. Because of the relationship between the two. They have risen from good friends to their own circle of relatives. In 2016, Yang Zi simply and Huan Rui signed a settlement agreement. She had no works at that time. No visitors either. In order to get rid of rural drama, Yang Zi took over the role of Qing in Zhizhong Lu Shuiqi. Because this position was prepared through Big Beauty. So once this position is officially announced, Wang Xikong, who became the Discipline Inspection Committee of Leisure Enterprises at that time, just express it online. He has no feelings for Yang. After the subcasting failed. Since her comments are no longer splashy, Wang Xikong began to use his circle of relatives to scold her. At this time, Zhang Yishan really couldn't stand it anymore. Run to the front and speak for Yang Zi. Angered Wang Xikong. From here we can see how real is the relationship between Yang Zi and Zhang Yishan. And Zhang Yishan is also first-rate to Yang Zi. After Yang Zi and Qin Junjie broke up, internet public opinion has become very unfriendly to Yang Zi. Upon seeing this, Zhang Yishan immediately stood up to protect Yang Zi. It means that even though Yang Zi is your enemy, but I'll keep fighting the boundaries behind you. This sentence symbolizes the deep friendship between two human beings. So, the friendship between the two is actually enviable. In recent years, Yang Zi can be said to be Brother Lan's consultant. She obviously did nothing but her work. But they were taken out of the cabinet one by one. First, King Yangzi. Then the honey. Finally, the green hairpin. However, although these works have been removed from the shelves, but everyone loves Yang Zi. It will not be reduced by this. Certainly. Yang Zi's growth experience is not always something to brag about. No matter who she is, she is friendly to everyone. See the elders in leisure companies. Yang Zi may also take the initiative to bend down and lower her head. Yang Zi's growth also warmed many people. For star artists, Yang Zi, not always that likable. The same is true for ordinary people who have never met. I hope Yang Zi can get taller and taller. I hope she can bring us more works worth paying attention to. 03 The Burning Sun and Me official Weibo. The popularity increased by 230,000 yuan in one afternoon. Have your own celebrity physique. The respected scorching sun accompanies me. After the WeChat public account is created. Less than an afternoon. It gained 230,000 fans. That is to say, average hour. There will be 10,000 fans who will comply. Looking at the Kajin Weibo of many as furniture in the same period. At most there are dozens, hundreds, or even hundreds of fans. There are no updates for the Sun and Me. Just created an account. You can sweep the new treasure hunt list. And sooner or later. Enthusiast range. It also surpassed other people for countless months. One of the situations. There is a majestic momentum with more mountains and less water. In the internet age where tourists are not dead yet. This drama has its own internet celebrity physique. If he were a real person. Then my son's respectability. Not always far from the main identification line. From the moment Xiao Zhan landed in Chongqing. Long guns and cannons taken by media and agents. Just aim at Xiao Zhan. Wave after wave of movies and pictures. Quickly occupied the front page headlines of important portals. Even Xiao Zhan ate at his cousin's house. Can cause a sensation in his network. Symptoms and symptoms. Mega indicates. Xiao Zhan's cognition is no longer limited to the audience alone. Extraordinary audiences are full of expectations for him. Think of him as a successful and charismatic news darling. Because The Sun and Me is an original TV series. So, no one knows its storyline in detail. Apart from the superficial introduction. The roles of Xiao Zhan and Bai Baihe. What other touching moments are there in the play? No one knows. The most convenient reality is Xiao Zhan is the hero of The Sun Has Me. This solution is enough. For people who have always been told by their works. According to the guide Xiao Zhan, he devotes himself wholeheartedly to man or woman under construction. Think like an artist. Breathe presence into an empty man or woman. Why The Sun and I have so many fans? To put it bluntly, Xiao Zhan's overall performance. Enthusiasts agree. More inclined to accept her beauty. Again and again. Despite the blazing sun and my market doing well. But the creators are very stable. Very detached from the excitement of the outside world. In addition to the moment when Xiao Zhan got into the car and broke it, the media. I can't find any good material either. Looking at Xiao Zhan in the camera. There is calmness in the indifference. Gentle as a work of art. Strong touch. After Xiao Zhan entered Shu. The media has repeatedly forwarded the broadcast time of The Sun Has Me. But he broke his promise again and again. The busier it gets outside. My son looks more like rock. Like the tough sea. Let the waves splash over 3 feet. The lowest point of the ocean will be constantly quiet and amazing. As a fan. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.